Hey there guys, and welcome to Mass Effect 3 Part 3, where we'll be taking you through Mass Effect in the Citadel for some some little side quests. Gotcha. Now, where we left off last time is where we were gonna save Tali Zoran Araya, which you don't know is her name now, but you will. This part's pretty annoying because they ambush you. Shit.
I'm on it!
Chances are I'm not going to be talking during the fighting.
I've lost shields!
Damn.
Enemies everywhere! Enemies everywhere!
Flank them.
Hold the line!
Okay, that's that then. Woo!
Perimeter secured.
Get oh, loading screens. Loading screens! Fatigue, come on. Keep forgetting you don't need to reload. And every time I press R, I chuck a grenade. It's the system fucking with you again. With it down. Run. Here they are.
Did you bring it?
Where's the Shadow Broker? Where's Fist?
They'll be here. Where's the evidence?
No way. The deal's off.
He's only wearing a light armor, I can't believe it. Fucking bastard. Let's take this little bitch out. Hell? Chucking grenades. Fuck. Gotcha. Suppressing fire.
Fist set me up. I knew I couldn't trust him.
Were you hurt in the fight?
I know how to look after myself. Not that I don't appreciate the help. Who are you?
Clearly you don't appreciate it.
My
I'm a
name's
friend.
Shepard. I'm looking for evidence to prove Saren's a traitor.
Then I have a chance to repay you for saving my life. But not here. We need to go somewhere safe.
The ambassador's office. It's safe.
Nah,
He'll want to see this anyway.
that's right, you would.
Not making my life easy, Shepard.
Fuck you,
Firefights in the
Edina.
wards, an all-out assault on Korra's den. Do you know how many... Who's this? A Quarian? What are you up to, Shepard?
Making your day,
Bit
Ambassador.
racist.
She has information linking Saren to the Geth.
Really? Maybe you better start at the beginning, miss.
My name is Tali. Tali Zoran Araya.
We don't see many Quarians here. Why did you leave the flotilla?
Oh, racist.
I was on my pilgrimage. My rite of passage into adulthood.
We don't see many of you,
Tell us what you found.
What are you doing?
During my travels, I began hearing reports of Geth. Since they drove my people into exile, the Geth have never ventured beyond the Veil. I was curious. I tracked a patrol of Geth to an uncharted world. I waited for one to become separated from its unit. Then I
Then
disabled it and
boom.
removed its memory core.
In the face.
I thought the Geth fried their memory cores when they died. Some kind of defense mechanism.
What did you find out?
Most of the core was wiped clean, but I salvaged something from its audio banks.
I see.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
Sarah.
It's Saren's voice. This proves he was involved in the attack.
Saren won't get out of this one.
Wait, there's more. Saren wasn't working alone.
Yawning.
Eden Prime was a major victory.
Matriarch
The beacon
Benezia.
has brought us one step closer to
I know.
finding the
I know these
conduit.
people. I know their names. Matriarch Benezia,
And
the
one
bitch
step
she is.
closer to the return of the Reapers.
One of the mothers of Liara
I
Sony.
don't recognize that other voice, the one talking
One
about
of the
Reapers.
mothers.
I feel like I've heard that
Two
name
mothers.
before.
Yes, I already have.
According to the
Maybe.
memory core, the Reapers
There
were
are
a
no men
hyper-advanced
in the
machine
Asari race.
that existed
Bit of
50,000
trivia
years
there.
ago. The Reapers hunted the Protheans to total extinction, and then they vanished. At least, that's what the Geth believe.
Complete
Sounds a little
matriarchal society.
far-fetched.
The vision on Eden Prime. I understand it now. I saw the Protheans being wiped out by the Reapers.
The Geth revere the Reapers as gods, the pinnacle of non-organic life. And
As
they
they
believe
should.
Saren knows how to bring the Reapers back.
The Council is just going to love
The
this.
Reapers are a threat to every species in Citadel space. We have to tell them.
No matter what they think about the rest of this, those audio files prove Saren's a traitor.
No click.
The captain's right. We need to present
Hey,
this to the Council
I'm right.
right away.
What about her, the quarry?
I'm right.
My name is Tali.
Yeah.
You
Racist
saw me in
bitch.
the alley, Commander. You know what I can do. Let me come with you.
Very
I'll take
well.
all the help I can
You may
get.
come. Ha.
Thanks.
Come.
You
These
won't
words are
regret
funny
this.
if they're said inappropriately.
Henderson and I will go ahead to get things ready with the Council.
Bastard.
Take a few minutes to collect yourself, then meet us in the tower.
Dum 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 dim. So what have we get? Reverse. Oh. Wrong way. Gonna pump it down here.
Excuse me, Commander Shepard. Commander Shepard, my name is Samesh Bhatia.
Bhatti.
Forgive the intrusion, but I have nowhere else to turn.
It's no trouble. What can I do for you?
My wife was a Marine. She was in the 212 on Eden Prime.
Wait, the 212? Your
The
wife was
212,
serviceman
Marine.
Nirali Bhatia.
Not the
I'm Gunnery
212.
Chief Ashley Williams. I served in her unit.
Chief
It's
Williams.
either 212
It is a
or
pleasure.
212, not 21.
Nirali spoke of you
not
with great
212.
respect.
No.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Mr. Bhatia.
I see
Nirali was a
no
good woman.
semicolon
What can
there.
we do for you?
I've requested that my wife's body be returned to me for cremation, but the military has refused my request.
Why did they refuse your request? There's got to be some reason.
I don't know. All I know is that they have declared it impossible for my wife to be returned to me.
There's no
Declared.
reason for your wife's body to be held like this. Just wait here.
The man in charge of my
Do
case
you
is
know
Mr.
she's
Vosker.
dead?
When I last saw him, he was in the expensive
Did you
bar
see
over
her
there.
die? No? No, you
Thank
didn't?
you for your time.
She could have
I
been
just want
turned
to
into
give
a
my wife a
husk.
proper funeral and the respect she deserves.
Die in action, yeah? Well, that's all. But I need more charm for that mission. Because you got to persuade. This first part you got to do a hell of a lot of talking, less fighting in the early stages, more, you know, calm it, lad, calm it. Let's talk about this shite. And then when you get to the main quests, that's when you got to bam down wanky man. Bam down. Wham bam thank you man. Bam wham wank. No, that's not right.
Come on. Udina's presenting the Quarians' evidence to the Council.
Eden Prime was a major victory. The beacon has brought us one step closer to finding the conduit.
And one step closer to the return,
To the return
of the
of the
Reapers.
Reapers.
You wanted proof? There it is.
Don't fall,
This evidence is
bastards.
irrefutable, Ambassador. Saren will be stripped of his spectre status, and all efforts will be made to bring him in to answer for his crimes.
I recognize the other voice, the one speaking with Saren. Matriarch Benezia.
She must be working with the Geth too.
Matriarch Benezia is a powerful biotic, and she had many followers. She will make a formidable ally for Saren.
I'm more interested in the Reapers. What do you know about them?
Only what was extracted from the Geth's memory core. The Reapers were an ancient race of machines that wiped out the Protheans. Then they vanished.
The Geth believe the Reapers are gods, and Saren is the prophet for their return.
We think the conduit is the key to bringing them back.
Remind you of anything,
Saren's
people?
searching for it. That's
About
why he
modern
attacked
day
Eden
society.
Prime.
Do we even know what this conduit is?
Nope.
Saren thinks it can bring back the Reapers. That's bad enough.
Listen to what you're saying. Saren wants to bring back the machines that wiped out all life in the galaxy?
He's been
Impossible.
indoctrinated,
Has-
sir.
Where did the Reapers
He's not
go?
the Saren you
Why did they
know.
vanish? How come we found no trace of their existence? If they were real, we'd have found
Wow.
something.
I tried to warn you about Saren, and you refused to face the truth. Don't make the same mistake again.
This is different. You proved Saren betrayed the Council. We all agree he's using the Geth to search for the conduit, but we don't really know why.
The Reapers are obviously just a myth, Commander. A convenient lie to cover Saren's true purpose. A legend he is using to bend the Geth to his will.
50,000 years ago, the
sir,
Reapers wiped out all galactic
The
civilizations.
Reapers run
Saren
a
finds the
cycle
conduit,
of
it
life
will
and
happen
death
again.
to keep order
Saren
within
is
the
a rogue
universe.
agent
A
on the run for his
perfectly
life.
acceptable
He no longer has the
situation
rights or resources
regarding
of
a
a spectre.
perfectly
The
acceptable
Council has
ways
stripped him
of
of his position.
communication and
That is not good enough.
execution.
You
Beautiful.
know he's hiding
It's a beautiful
somewhere
work
in
the
the
Reapers are
Traverse.
doing. Beautiful
Send your
work.
fleet in.
A fleet cannot track down one man.
The Normandy
Citadel
can.
fleet could secure the entire region. Keep the Geth from attacking any more of our colonies.
Or it could trigger a war with the Terminus systems. We won't be dragged into a galactic confrontation over a few dozen human colonies.
Yeah, Citadel
Every time
has
humanity
literally no
asks for
control
help, you
outside
ignore us.
Citadel space.
Shepard's right.
Yeah,
I'm
pathetic.
sick of this council and its anti-human bull.
Ambassador, there is another solution. A way to stop Saren that does not require fleets or armies.
No, it's too soon. Humanity is not ready for the responsibilities that come with joining the
You don't have to send a fleet into the Traverse, and the ambassador gets his human spectre. Everybody's happy.
Commander Shepard, step forward.
Thank you.
It is the decision of the Council that you be granted all the powers and privileges of the Special Tactics and Reconnaissance branch of the Citadel.
Spectres are not trained, but chosen. Individuals forged
Special
from the
Tactics
fire
and
of service
Reconnaissance.
and battle. Those whose actions elevate them above the rank and file.
Spectres are an ideal, a symbol, the embodiment of courage, determination, and self-reliance. They are the right hand of the Council, instruments of our will.
Spectres bear a great burden. They are protectors of galactic peace, both our first and last line of defense. The safety of the galaxy is theirs to uphold.
You are the first human Spectre, Commander. This is a great accomplishment for you and your entire species.
I'm honored, Counselor.
We're sending you into the Traverse after Saren. He's a fugitive from justice, so you are authorized to use any means necessary to apprehend or eliminate him.
I'll find him.
Dankeschön.
This meeting of the Council is adjourned.
Exact right angle turn.
Congratulations, Commander.
We've got a lot of work to do, Shepard. You're going to need a ship, a crew, supplies.
You'll get access to special equipment and training now. You should go down to the C-Sec Academy and speak to the Spectre Requisitions Officer.
Anderson, come with me. I'll need your help to set all this up.
Gotcha.
I expected your ambassador to be more grateful. He didn't even thank you.
That's a dick, isn't he?
What do you expect from a politician? Come on.
Right behind you, Commander.
Yeah, charm. Gonna charm the fuck out of this bitch. 4, 5, 6. Frankly, I'd want more than that, but... Combat armor. Combat armor. Combat armor. Oh, combat armor. Decryption. And electronica. Printomatica. Mathematica. Now, let's see, what quests can I do now? There's a bit of hooting down, shite-em,
Don't be ridiculous. The Bolus won't be joining the council for years.
Gareth.
Okay. I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
The Traverse is a rough place. We're out there quite a bit.
My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid.
Stupid people.
And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Both are bad.
Neither one of those options leaves a lot of hope.
I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
If your brother's still alive, I'll find him. Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
Gotcha. Run, boy, run. There's no place for you. Oh, no. Reverse track. Gonna go up the stairs. Meow. I want to go towards Cura's Den. Random noises. Yes, this way. I indeed do want to go this way. Take a right. Take a forwards. Take a right. Oh, not there.
Commander.
General Septimus.
What do you want?
I'm here on Shaira's behalf. Your lies are hurting her.
Good! Her lies have been killing me for days. I've seen a lot of horrible things in my days, and there's only one woman in this damn galaxy that helps me forget it.
This is pathetic. What could a woman do to put you in this state?
'Cause she rejected me! Me! Septimus Oraka, General of the Turian Fleet!
I think I can see why you're upset, but spreading these lies won't make it better.
Look, kid, I appreciate what you're trying to do.
Dare you, sir?
Don't waste your time.
General, did you ever win a battle by moping in a bar?
Ha, war. That's what this feels like, all right. How did I let it come to this? So you think it's that easy? Just straighten up and act like a general?
Yep. It damn well couldn't hurt.
Huh. Maybe you're right, Commander. Shaira's worth the effort, even if she won't have me back.
This is no place for someone of your stature, General.
All right, I'll go to her, after I've had a cold shower or two. Say, you're a bright kid. Would you be interested in earning a few extra credits?
What do you want me to do?
There's an Elcor diplomat out there who believes Shaira gave up his secrets.
Why's that?
Because I told him. Look, I just need you to convince him of the truth.
What makes you think he'll believe me?
You'll bring him proof. Take this data pad. It shows where I got my info. It will exonerate Shaira and convince the Elcor.
Who am I taking it to, and where is he?
His name is
In the
Zelda.
embassies.
He's an Elcor diplomat. He's over in the embassies complaining about Shaira. Well, here's to soldiers acting like soldiers.
Kanpai.
Thanks, Commander. You know, you might make a good general yourself one day.
Oh, thank you. You flatter me, sir. You flatter me. Let's talk to Jenna, shall we?
Hi, I'll be with you in just a sec.
I'll wait right here.
Why do I get the feeling you're not here to order drinks?
I need to talk to you about your work with CSEC.
Yeah, that's right. Just say it out
I don't know what you're
loud.
talking about. Now,
Say
if
it
you
out
don't
loud in
mind,
the
I need to
middle
get
of
back to my
the
customers.
This isn't a
entire
game, Jenna.
fucking
These people are dangerous.
bar.
Now you sound like my sister. Why is everyone so concerned about me? I can take care of myself. I need to go. I'm not a stripper. I don't get paid to stand around and look pretty.
Charming girl.
Hmm.
If you've got questions about Jenna, meet me at CSEC Academy.
What did you just say?
Push off. I never did nothing to you. Damn newcomers. Think they can run the place.
What the hell was all that about?
I guess we'd better go find out.
That was the right choice because we were fucking with this operation. Just go in the middle of a bar. Yeah, you're undercover. I know what you're doing. But don't worry, I'm here to help you by shouting everyone here that you're undercover. Embassies. Click the fingers.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to be your guide.
Up here. Fuck. Not that many quests to do left in this season. Then I can go out into
Hello
space.
there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
I've come to talk to you about your little problem.
Do you have genitalia, sir?
Curious. What do you know about the consort and her relationship to me?
I know who revealed your secret. It was a Turian named Septimus.
Unbelieving. I know this Septimus, and he could not learn my secrets. The only way he could learn them is from the Asari consort.
Not true. Look at this.
Oh.
Confused. This is difficult to fathom. If the Turian could learn this on his own, dismayed, anyone can discover my secret.
Septimus is a powerful man, and it wasn't easy for him to find.
Relieved. I suppose you are correct, human. Thank you for this information. Startled realization. I must speak with the consort. She will be most displeased with my actions.
I wonder what the
Anxious
secret
request.
was.
Please, human, if you will excuse me, I must go now.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. It was an honest mistake.
Doubtful. Perhaps you are right, human. I can only hope so.
Look at those eyes.
Thankful. That was a great thing you did, Commander. Approving. You see, Din, not all humans are as you say.
I'm sure the Earth plans
Yay.
to profit from this in some way.
Damn Volus. Oppa.
Welcome to the Presidium.
Take a
Allow
right.
me to be your guide.
I am directing myself verbally because I can't seem to do it visually. Play enough, it's I probably know directions in the game better than I do in real life. God. I mean, when I'm driving around, I have no idea where I'm going. But for some reason, I know exactly where I'm going in this game. Even know what all the points of interest are. Probably because it's like your route to work.
Yeah.
Seems like all the best lounges are being replaced by places like Cora Day.
That's right. It was a long time ago, though. I barely remember.
Same people have been here all the time. I like the fact some people move around and changes. It gives you a sense of life in the Citadel. A sense of, you know, things are happening around here. It's not just everyone stands still.
Commander, I recently received a lovely note from Septimus. Thank you for speaking with him. Even the Alcor diplomat has withdrawn his campaign against me.
It was my honor to aid you.
You are too kind, Commander. But I would not expect you to help me out of the kindness of your heart. I also
That's
have
what
one
I'm
more
doing.
thing to give you.
I want
if
some
you are
XP.
interested.
Thank you very much.
I'd be honored.
I offer a gift of words, an affirmation of who you are and who you will become.
You can't see the
I
future.
see the sadness behind your eyes. It tells a story that makes me want to weep. Pain and loss, but it drives you, makes you strong.
Soul Survivor,
That
bitch.
strength is what kept you alive when everyone around you was dying. You alone survived. You will continue to survive. This may be who you are, but it is not who you will become. It only forms the basis for your future greatness. Remember these words when doubt descends, Commander.
Very astute.
You have quite a gift, Shaira.
Thank you. Not everyone appreciates it as you do. Never underestimate the power of words.
It's like
Here,
horoscope. She's just cold
In light
reading.
of your efforts with the Alcor ambassador, I would like you to have this small trinket.
What is it?
A small mystery. I have never learned its use or purpose, but I sense it is time for me to pass it on.
It's
And
junk,
now
isn't
I
it?
must ask you to
You
leave.
just,
I have done everything.
you're just like, I can't bother to deal with the shit you do with it.
Remember my words, Commander.
Oh, Metagel.
They
It's
will give you
Metagel.
strength.
What have I currently got? If I do record damp now. Do that. Shield regen. Good garrison carrier. Could do with Maxac. USC. And Ash can have some heat absorption so she can fire longer. Hear the words I sing. War's a hard thing. So I sing, sing, sing. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Bum, 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 bum. I will now see a lady about a fish. Wards. Med. Loading screen. Loading screen. Rubbing hands. Hey girl. What y'all talking about?
I never properly thanked you for saving me from Fist's thugs, Commander. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there.
I'm just glad you weren't hurt.
Me too. Now, was there anything you needed?
You're a doctor. How did you end up
My
here?
parents brought me here. My father.
Just gonna
I
have to skip
chose to
this
keep
bit.
the medical tradition alive, but not the military.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander. Nice talking.
Such a shame. You should get a quest from her. Should do. But perhaps I'll leave it later. Pressy. MB. Freebie. Wow, chicka wow wow.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to
We take a left up here. You see, although people like Mass Effect more than Dragon Age, I don't see why. Although I'm much more of a scientist and I prefer the sci-fi, I just love Dragon Age much more than Mass Effect. The fantasy and they just... Well,
my goodness, your Commander
Dragon Age is a lot larger than
Your
Mass
activities
Effect,
made
I
for
would
quite a
say.
briefing in the diplomatic corps. Is there something I can do to assist
It
you?
is a bloody
Yes.
huge game,
A man named
Dragon Age.
Batia is having some trouble claiming his
Also,
wife's
you
body.
get more choice in the options that you can talk to them
Mr.
about.
Batia. A good
You're
man in an
limited to
understandably
6
frustrating
options.
position.
Usually one of those
I
options
wish I
is
could help
actually
him.
goodbye, so you don't really
Serviceman
give them
Morali
out to them.
Batia died on Eden
But
Prime, as Mr.
in Dragon
Batia
Age,
no
you
doubt
can be given 12 options to talk
Her
to
wounds
someone.
are inconsistent with any type of
I
weapon
mean,
damage we've seen before.
Seriously.
That is why
Dragon
her body
Age,
is being
Dragon
held.
Age bitches.
You think her body might
Plus,
be
I
dangerous
think Dragon Age
or
was
contaminated?
first. Dragon
No,
Age was the
Commander. Nirali
the
Bhatia is
RPG
not
that made
dangerous.
RPGs
Her
famous.
body is in fact extremely
If not counting
valuable to the
D&D and
Alliance.
board games.
The tests we're conducting may lead to better defenses
Just a
against
little,
Geth attacks.
little trivia thing there.
Respectfully, Serviceman Bhatia may save more lives in death than she did in life.
I suppose,
I understand what you're trying
no
to
matter
do,
what your
but holding the
opinions
body
is on
is
Mass
wrong.
Effect and Dragon Age,
Commander,
BioWare
you
is
of all people should understand how
the
far we
creator
must
of
go to
RPGs.
protect humanity.
It made RPGs what they are. They do the best RPGs.
Not if we lose our humanity in the process. I'm out there
Because
fighting to stop
people
crap like this.
don't seem to understand
All right, Commander.
that storytelling is
It was
just
hard
as
enough
important
refusing Mr. Bhatia. I'm not going to risk an incident by refusing you. Tell
as
Samesh that the body is being shipped back to Earth.
gameplay.
I'll go now to see
You
to
see?
it myself.
Gameplay is not as important in games as storyline, in my opinion. For example, I could not play Borderlands. I could not do it. The story in it was just so weak and overdone that I could not do it. It's the reason why
Hello again, Commander. Has there
many
been any
people,
word?
I reminded
including
Mr. Bosley
myself,
what we're
don't
fighting
like
for.
Saints Row 3.
Your wife is coming home.
Loads of people have played Saints Row 3 but have not played 1
I
and
will
2.
return home
I
and
think
begin my
well, Saints Row 3
preparations.
is much better than
It
1 and
does
2.
not
They
bring
haven't
me
played 1 and
happiness,
2.
but it may
1 and
bring
2
me peace.
have a great combination of random wackiness and
Samesh?
absolutely
I don't know if this helps, but your wife,
incredible storytelling.
Nirali, loved you very much.
I mean, you just
She
look at
missed your cooking,
the part
and
in
she
Saints
played
Row
recordings of
2
you every night before she
where
went to sleep.
I know, Miss Williams. But thank you. It's nice to hear
bugger, I
it again.
forgot her name. Johnny's wife. Yeah, when she gets decapitated. That was an extremely well done scene. It was a beautiful scene that was just heart-stopping in its performance. Aisha, that was her name. Damn it, how could I forget Aisha? Right, and also you got Carlos's scene. I mean, you only get to see Carlos for 3, 4 or 5 missions, and then when you have to end Carlos's suffering, you feel emotion. You've known him for what, 4 missions? That's about 2 hours. In that 2 hours, you have grown an attachment to this character. So much so that you feel that extreme mourning in him when he's lost. But it's not the same in Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 3. In Saints Row 3. I mean, Johnny Gat dies in the first mission, and I felt nothing.
My colleague
I
is trying
felt
to kill
nothing
me,
when Gat died.
and I thought we were friends.
Gat was my favourite character.
How do you know he wants you dead?
He was amazing in 1.
changed.
He was
He won't
incredible
talk
in
to me at
2.
work anymore,
In
and
3, he dies, and you feel
following me.
nothing.
Yesterday,
He's in
he
pretty much
followed me
every
all the
mission
way
in
home,
both in
just
2
waiting
games,
for a
and you feel
chance.
nothing when he dies. And yet
I
you
don't care
feel
what
this
anyone
incredible
thinks.
loss
He
and
wants me
sorrow when
gone.
Carlos
I know
dies.
Is there
When
something I
he's
can
only
do?
been in 3
Talk to
missions.
your friend, maybe?
The lack
Would
of
you?
creative storytelling
That's all
in
I
3
want.
was
Someone to talk to
extremely
him.
noticeable.
Tell him to leave me alone.
And then it's just such a shame.
He thinks
And
he can
those of
just
you
push me
who
around,
have played
but you'll
Saints
show
2
him, won't you?
and Saints 3,
Just tell me where he is and
which
I'll
are
go
a
find
few
him.
of you out there who go,
Oh,
oh,
right.
Saints Row 3 wasn't
well,
as good as
he
Saints Row
wanted to
2.
meet with me
Play
down in the
Saints Row
woods near the
1.
markets.
It's such an
He said he
undervalued.
just
No
wanted
one's
to
played
talk,
it.
but I know better.
And yet people say they're massive fans of Saints
His
Row
name's
franchise,
Shorban.
and they haven't played
He's a
Saints Row 1.
Solarian. You shouldn't
Play
have any
Saints Row
trouble.
1.
He's just a
Although he's
scientist.
not talking in Saints Row 1, he has
That's
he
the
has
guy who asked us to scan the keepers.
4 lines your main
Keepers?
character has 4 lines in
Even
Saints Row
more
1.
reason to go after him.
But
That's against
it's still an
regulations.
amazing game and an amazing story.
I better look into this right away.
With the incredible
what he's up to.
catchphrase, "It's our time now. Let's
Anything's
get this shit
possible with
started."
Sorbin these days.
In 1 and 2,
Well,
that
good
line
luck.
sent shivers down my spine. In 3, I was like, oh, fuck off. In Saints Row 4, I felt the same vein. Just fuck off. Shouldn't really be talking about Saints Row 4, or 3, or 2,
No
or
offense,
even 1
Commander,
in this
but what the
situation.
hell
I'm
were
talking
you
about Mass
thinking?
Effect.
I don't follow you.
This is Mass
could've blown
Effect.
Jenna's cover.
Everyone loves Mass
We
Effect.
were there to help her.
But
I
again, I
gathered
prefer
that.
Dragon Age more.
It might seem cold letting her take
I
all
keep
the risk,
digressing into
but
different
we're
games.
keeping a close eye on her.
Do you really need to risk her life
Mass
to get the
Effect,
information
now,
you want?
What
This
can I
job
say
isn't
about
easy and
Mass
it's
Effect
usually
3?
unpleasant.
What can I
I'll
say?
take help anywhere I can find
Do
it.
I think
But since
1's
you're
better
so
than 2?
concerned with her
No.
safety,
Do I
maybe there's
think
a way we can
2's
help
better
each
than
other.
3?
It's
No.
nice to see you're still working
Do I
all the
think
angles.
3's better than 1?
As
No.
part of the job,
Do I think 3's better
are you
than
gonna
2?
help
No.
me or not?
You're a
And do I
smart guy,
think
Chelik. Figure out
3
another way.
I do have
is
several
better than any of
contingencies.
them? Do I think
She's
3's
just
worse?
my
No.
option A.
Am I disappointed with the ending of 3?
I'll cut her
Possibly.
loose, even get her out of
But
Cora's
people
den, no
forget,
strings
it's the ending.
attached. But
You're going through
it
about a
still leaves
day's
my
worth of
case
gaming,
unsolved.
and you're
I
disappointed with
still
the ending.
use your help.
You still enjoy the game.
I'll help you.
The game's
but I
fun.
need some details.
But
I'm trying
that's
to
Mass
track
Effect 3.
down an illegal arms producer.
Mass
Just
Effect-
need some of their product.
Mass Effect
Thanks to
1,
Jenna's
2 and
intel,
3
I've learned
each
there's a
have
cellar here
equal
in
amount of
Citadel.
charm, and they have
Meet our
the
man,
equal amount of
named
enjoyment
Jax.
playing all
Pick up the
3.
mods and bring them back here.
The storytelling in
Everything
3
I
is
need.
sublime, especially when that part when the
Where can I
when the
find
child
this?
gets blown up in
Jax is
the
down in the lower level of the markets.
in the transport.
I'll send word through our channels that you're
that
the buyer.
that was
Good luck,
extremely moving scene, and it affects the character throughout the game, which I believe is quite right. It would do, because Shepard doesn't like losing people. At least my Shepard doesn't. Now, I can't do 2 things at once. I am not female. Weapon damage. Yeah. But with like most BioWare games, in the sequel, they take away and they add things. It's a very frustrating purpose because it leaves you with a lot of dysfunction in the game, where you're thinking, let's say, what am I doing? Where you're thinking, well, they took this away, and I really like that, but they've added something else, and I really like that. So you feel an extreme dysfunction in your head, where your head is trying to take apart 2 opinions at once, and you can't understand if you like the game or not because of these two opposing opinions that you're holding. For example, in this one, we get Mako. And Mako is an amazing addition to the game. It's a beautiful, beautiful little bastard, and I think it's extremely underrated as a mode of transport and as a game mechanic.
Do you have the X
And it
mods?
adds some extremely adds for an extremely
Let's go.
varied variety of
Damn straight it is. These
a
mods
varied
are the best on the
variety
market. Now hand over my
of
credits.
hello?
Here you go.
Of options that you can do and different missions that you can have. So
There you. Come on, boys.
and
We're
then
done here.
in 2, you add better graphics, but you also work for Cerberus.
Commander.
People who've
expecting
played
to
Mass
see you
Effect
again.
2 and not played Mass
Is there
Effect
something
1
you want?
probably won't understand what I'm
You
saying.
can start
on
by
this.
telling me the truth,
But if
Sean.
you're watching Mass Effect
I'm
1,
not
as
sure
you
what you're
should be
referring to.
hearing my
experiments
voice,
are-
We're
then
not buying it. Jalid told us
Mass-
you've been after him.
You.
probably the
spoke with
entire downfall of Mass Effect 2
And you know
is the
about the
fact you're
data?
working for Cerberus.
No, but you're gonna
It
tell
is
me
a huge
everything.
crush on the enjoyment level
You
for me.
boys can go.
Because I know what Cerberus can do. I know what Cerberus
Looks
has
like my
done.
plans have changed.
I've seen
not as
them
bad as you
kill a
think,
Rear
Commander.
Admiral. I've seen their
Jalid and I just got a
experiments.
little over our
They're a
heads.
disgusting organization
Keep talking.
in which
The
they
company we
believe
work
that
for
humanity
developed an
should be
experimental
on
procedure
top
for
of
using
all
medical
other
scanners.
races.
Jalid
And the
I saw
fact that
even
you're
more potential.
forced into working
So we stole
with
the
them
plans
too
and secretly developed a tool to scan
provides
the
you with
keepers.
extreme
Can you imagine?
dysfunction.
A tool that can actually
But-
get readings from the keepers?
What's so special about that?
In
Keepers are
Mass
almost
Effect
impossible to
2,
scan,
the graphics
and you
are
can't capture them
extremely
like
better,
samples.
Plus,
just
you get more
self-destruct.
variety of.
After
Well,
centuries
I wouldn't
here,
say
we
you get
still
more
don't know
variety of
anything about
armor.
them.
I say you get more
Don't you
choice
see?
of armor.
We were the first
You
to
can
scan them,
choose
ever.
the outfit you wear on the
You've seen
Normandy.
it yourself, Commander.
You
know we
you
can
can
do it.
buy weapons.
That doesn't
You can
explain why
buy
you're trying to
well, you
kill
can
your
buy
partner.
weapons anyway. But
I'm
there
not
are
trying to kill
side
him.
quests where you can
Khalid's
buy
job was
different
to
things,
disseminate
and
our initial findings.
the economy
But he
factor of
decided
Mass
to keep the
Effect 2
data
is
for
much
himself.
more
Maybe to sell it.
emphasized
I
than
don't
the
know.
economy in Mass Effect
So
1,
you're
where
just
I
trying to
don't
get
really
back
buy
what
anything
Khalid
apart
already
from
stole.
the top grade Spectre
lost our
gear at the
heads.
end.
We just couldn't let
Well,
an
not really at the end.
opportunity like this pass us by. Commander,
And also
Just continue
research
gathering data
research
for me.
development.
imagine what we might
Plus
learn.
in Mass Effect 2 you get a
You
larger
stand to make a bit
party.
of a profit yourself, remember?
I'm not breaking regulations
No.
for you or your research. Return what you stole.
And then
or I'll
that
have you
carries on
arrested.
to Mass Effect 3.
All right.
What I like
You
about
don't
Mass
need to
Effect
ask
3,
twice.
I prefer the
Well, then,
Normandy
no more
SL1
scanning. I
when
promise.
equipped with the Alliance.
Of course, Jalid
I'm
still
much
has
more
the
an
initial
Alliance
data,
man
and I
than
doubt he's
Cerberus.
planning to
and
return it.
it was a real
I'll deal with Jalid.
boost up when you get to work
So
with
long,
the
Commander.
Alliance again. Especially seeing as they include the war room. I think the war room is an incredible thing. People don't understand how little things can greatly improve a game, and that's what they do. It's like everything. You get to you don't get. I don't think. No, you don't get Mako in 3. You should get Mako in 3. And then the downside of 3 is, well, I wouldn't say it's a downside, or it's the amount of death. It's not a downside. Okay, I'm gonna rephrase that. It's not a downside. Financial district, water access. It's not a downside that there is so much death, but it makes it quite hard to watch Mass Effect 3 with the amount of death that goes on. It's a good thing that it hurts to watch it, because they do the death scenes extremely well in Mass Effect 3. For example, I still have dreams about Morden dying.
Is this
And
really
then
how you want to represent the Enkindlers?
It's so sad.
The
But
truth
you know,
of the
he goes
Enkindlers
out
must be
the
made
way
known.
he likes to,
They gave
with
the
his
Hanar
little song.
language and gave the
I am a very
universe the
model
mass
of a
relays.
scientist, a Larry, and I've studied species theory and a
This one only wishes to
I'm
spread the
quite good at
truth to
genetics
any
as a
who will
subject
listen.
of biology,
There is
because
no
I am an
intent to
expert
cause
which I know
trouble.
is at tautology.
Is this how the Enkindlers would
My
want you to use this gift
xenoscience
of
studies
consciousness?
range from urban to
The
agrarian.
Enkindlers would
I
wish
am
for
the
their
very
message to be spread to
model
all
of a
sentient races.
scientist, a Larian.
The Enkindlers wouldn't wish their
That
message to be
was
spread
well
by
done.
breaking society's laws.
It was a beautiful scene, but I just
This
didn't
one
want to
hears
watch
wisdom. Perhaps enthusiasm has
Wow.
clouded judgment in this matter.
Okay, this is a genuine
This one
downside of Mass
departs
Effect
now,
3,
and will not
and that
intrude
is
upon the Presidium again.
you don't get that much of a party.
It never gets dark here. They keep the artificial sunlight on.
The party is, you get what, the same amount of people as wrong way, sorry. You get the same amount of people as Mass Effect 1. Probably one more if you've got the expansion pack. Maybe even less. I don't know. I don't remember the exact numbers of that. They don't actually add any new character. They add one new character, I think. But they take away about 4. Which one am I going? Medclaim. And it's, again, it decreases the playable value of it, because once you've started that, once you've played 1, 2 and 3, you're used to a progression of characters, you're used to expanding relationships, you're used to an amount of flexibility you can have with your party intake, and the amount of content you get with your conversations with your party members after and during different missions. I mean, for example,
Word on the street is that you've been busy.
the
Congratulations
party
on taking down
conversations
Fist.
in Mass Effect 1
I was
don't
sure he
give
was
you
a
the
big
same
player in
satisfaction
anything
as they
going
do
on
in Mass
here.
Effect 2.
Did you find anything in his office
Just
that
saying
could help
that
me?
These
'cause
OSDs
what?
might have the information you're looking for.
the only
this
party
wild?
operation, the only
This could be even bigger than I'd
party
hoped.
interaction you can
Here,
have
Commander, for
in
your
Mass
trouble.
Effect 1 is occasionally asking them about
What would
personal
my future
information.
cooperation be worth? Say, an interview when my investigation is over?
Exclusive? You talk to
Then
me
you've
before you
got-
talk to anyone else?
You
That would be
can-
worth quite a bit, and
What's the
I'd
word?
be very happy to compensate you accordingly. Here you
You
are.
can ask their opinion
Now, if
about
you'll
the
excuse
previous
me,
mission.
I should go see what's on these discs.
Now, this, although it can lead to repeated conversations, which you can get information if you forgot something, but again, it does get quite repetitive because you ask them about how the previous mission went, and then you just, oh bugger, which way is that? I will occasionally stop talking just to make sure I can go the right way. There's the what was I going to say? Admittedly, the end result of the party interaction is the same. I mean, you get to have a romance with one of the characters, and then again in Mass Effect 3, that's really tastefully done because you have to make a choice if you've chosen. Like I usually do is I choose Ash in the first. I don't choose Miranda in the second. And then in the third one, it leads me to quite a conflict of interest because I'm not sure which one. I usually go with Ash because, to be honest with you, I think I care for Ashley more than I would care for Miranda because Miranda can be a bastard. Loads of people say that they go for Jack, but I just find Jack a bit of a dick because she is extremely pissy. No, I agree with her on a lot of issues. In fact, I agree with her in most of the opinions that she has.
Here's your shipment, Jellic.
And those opinions are that Cerberus is evil
Excellent.
and fuck everyone
This is
in it.
everything I need.
But
Maybe more than
and then
I
you look at Miranda, who is completely the opposite of
Here, Commander, take
but
this.
the type I would like to go for, which is she's pro-Cerberus, she's extremely xenophobic, and she believes that everything that the Elusive Man does is correct.
Thanks again, Shepard.
But once you get to talk to her, you start to realise that those opinions aren't set in stone, and she is extremely flexible with her opinions. For example, she is open to new ideas, new visions of life.
I found out you've been lying to me, Jaleel.
But you see,
Lying? Why would I lie to you?
What about the Keeper data?
it's the same opinion. It's the same situation with Ashley.
I didn't mean for
You
any of
got
this to happen.
the first time
Shortman would kill me to get
she
the
is very
data, so
xenophobic. She's probably more xenophobic than
Well, I was
Miranda.
hoping you'd
I
take
mean,
care of him.
she outwardly
I can't
she
let this
outwardly
continue
expresses
any
her
further.
distaste
I'm
for the amount of
reporting what you did.
aliens on board the ship.
But
It's
I
just,
can't. What
but
will
she
happen to the
changes.
data when I'm gone?
You change her.
Who will carry on our research?
People who
Should've
say
thought
that
of
don't
that
like Miranda and don't like
But this
Ashley
data
are
could be
usually the
used to
people who
unravel all the
haven't
secrets of the Keepers.
followed that
Think
route.
what we could learn about the Citadel.
Tell me more about this data.
Once you
Well,
start
it's
a
still very
relationship with
preliminary,
Jack,
but our initial
it
scans
shows
suggest the
Miranda
Keepers are
in
as
her
old as the
worst
Citadel
light.
itself.
Likewise, if you start a relationship with
We might
Miranda,
learn how the
you
Citadel
show
was built,
Jack in their
why
worst
the
light.
Keepers always rearrange things. The possibilities are limitless.
If it's that important,
it's
then take
a
it back to the people it belongs to.
It's not.
I
It's
suppose
a
I
strange
should.
situation, but it
All
is
right,
like real
I'll
life.
take
If
it
you
back and continue work on it there.
if you start a relationship with
Thank you for
someone
not
in real
turning
life
me in.
who dislikes
I'll make
someone
the most
else,
of this second
you
chance,
will
I
start to
promise
see the person they
Have a nice
dislike
day,
in the way that they see it. But also,
Commander,
like real life, you can
would
change
you
their
be
opinions.
interested in helping me
People are
study
used
the
to
Keepers?
having,
What do you need me to
say,
Just take this
a
scanner.
person
Every time you see a
who's
Keeper,
there and the
scan.
protagonist who is there. And the
Whenever you
person
get a
that you're
unique
talking
scan, I'll
to,
reimburse
people are
you.
used to seeing
That's
that the person you're talking to
Good
has
luck,
one opinion,
and so
that
long.
is their opinion for the rest of the game. You can't change that. And your opinion is variable on who's playing the game and how they're feeling. But that isn't the way it works. The way it works is these characters in the game are flexible. I'm not going to say that they will change. They will have a completely different opinion if you talk to them. That's not going to happen because that doesn't happen in real life. You can't completely change someone's opinion just by talking to them. You can make them feel a little leeway, and you can start to gradually show them but you can't make the decision for them to change. They will change on their own. It's the same with most BioWare RPGs. They do an extremely good job of a fluid social system, whereby characters change not only depending on your gameplay, not only depending on what choices you make in the actual game, but they also depend on what choices you make to these characters. If you choose to be a dick to this character, they're not going to change their opinion. They're going to stay as they are, and they're going to be a dick to you. And in the end, they're going to be extremely disloyal. But if you're nice to them and get to see their point of view, you can start to see why they have these opinions. You can start to see why they're so bitter and so beat up. Like Miranda, the reason she's so like, annoying sometimes is because she doesn't really know what it's like to be with another human, if that makes sense. The most xenophobic person doesn't know what it's like to be with another human. She was basically created by her father. She was molded into what she was. And then she was shipped off and sold like some piece of trash to Cerberus, where she had to learn... Oh, going the wrong way, am I? Oof. Where she had to become different. She had to change because she was brought up essentially by Cerberus. Which way is it? No clue. Now this obviously changes her opinion. She becomes, if you were brought up by Cerberus, you would become a very stuck up xenophobic person. But you see, when you do her loyalty quest, when she has to save her sister, she actually has feelings. She cares about her sister more than she cares about Cerberus. She has no feelings for Cerberus when it turns out that what she doesn't like is not aliens, it's her father. She completely despises the man. And of course I'm just repeating stuff that most of you would already know. Now, so Miranda, you would understand why she is what she is. I mean, she was created to serve her father's purpose. She was then escaped to Cerberus, who basically use her in order to get what they want. And she says it herself. I mean, everything about her was manufactured. Her intelligence, her looks, her biotics. She doesn't know who she is. She thinks she's just created in a factory. And would you expect someone like that to be friendly? Nice? No. She lives on hatred. She had to escape at an extremely young age with her sister to a place filled with people who hate everything. And you're expecting this woman to be nice? No. She will be nice if you talk to her, if you make her understand you, and make her and shape her into the person that you want to see. If you show a little compassion to her, she will start to... that tough exterior will start to go, because she clearly doesn't trust you at the start. And I wouldn't blame her. Everyone she's known has betrayed her. Her best friend, the only person she thought was her actual friend, betrayed her by telling the sun, is it the sun? No, Eclipse, not sun, Eclipse. That where her sister was, so she can bring her sister back to her father. Everyone she's known betrays them. So you wouldn't disagree with someone being angry and distrustful with everyone she met because of that. But in this, if we go back to Mass Effect 1, this game, you look at Ashley, clearly xenophobic as well, but she has a reason. And it's only if you talk to her and listen to her, understand her situation, that you will understand her reasoning. And that reasoning is, her father was killed in the First Contact War. The first contact with aliens, and the aliens killed her father. Would you not understand someone to be xenophobic because of this? I would be xenophobic in that situation.
There's somewhere on the Presidium.
But again, talk to her. People who play games, okay, let's go with casual gamers and non-gamers. People who play games because what was fuck all else to do. These are the people who look at these characters and think
Let's see if we can
they're
find out where those stolen
just a bit of
credits are
coding.
being funneled.
They're not real. It's the gamer, the RPGer, that sees these people as real. I personally see these people as real. They each have emotions. You can see them clearly. It may make me sound like a bit of a weirdo saying this, but I'm a gamer.
You're not just a program or a VI.
I can understand these people.
You're an AI.
And that's because BioWare had such an amazing writing that they could do this. They can bring these emotions out.
However,
I've been on a bit of a ramble at the moment. Probably a lot of you have muted this. So you probably can't see me, hear me say this stuff. But I do feel
can't we resolve this
extremely
peacefully?
strongly about these situations. I'm a gamer. My life is gaming. How can you not expect someone like that to love everything about games and love the best games that there are? Love the writing of games.
But if I must die,
the writing makes a game, just as the writing of the characters makes the character alive. They make you a reason to play on. Going back to Borderlands now. Borderlands was a terrible story writing. People like the gameplay, but the people who like Borderlands tend to be casual gamers. Because they think a game is gameplay, because they haven't actually felt, they don't actually know what a true game is. And I say true game, a good game. They don't understand what it's like to have emotions. For example, I was recommending a game to my friend. It's not your usual game. It was quite an indie game, and in it you're portraying the relationship of two characters through a tricky what the hell? Oh bugger! Oh fuck! What the hell? Yes! Damn, that was close. Whew. Sorry. I kind of stopped talking there for a minute. Many of you would count that as a blessing. But yeah, I was showing this guy, one of my best friends, a game out there, which you follow the relationship of two people who were in the middle of a difficult relationship, and in it you play the part of a guy who is in this relationship, and see why he's doing this, why he's in this relationship, and yada yada yada. So I told him about this game. I thought it would be nice if you branched out the game, go use different genres and so on and so forth. And he said he played the game for 5 minutes and then had to stop because he felt like he was cheating on his girlfriend. This guy had built up an emotional attachment with this girl, with this character in the game, that he felt that he was being unfaithful to his girlfriend because of this. So even a casual gamer can feel the emotion and feel the depth that these characters feel. given the right storytelling. And so I think it's not the fault of the gamer, it's not the fault of the game companies that there are so many casual gamers out there. I think it's the fault of the casual gamers out there that they're not seeing what gaming is. You show a casual gamer a good game, and hopefully they will understand what gaming is and why we game. It's a bit of a it is a topic close to my heart. It's an extremely emotional topic for me, because in school I got mocked for gaming. It was quite tragic. It was a shame, but eventually people obviously got used to it and treated me with a bit more respect nowadays. But that kind of hung over me, the fact that I knew things that they didn't.
In entertainment news,
Francis
Kidd has announced plans to direct
It's extremely frustrating when you know something better than them, but they will remain abstinent in their decision of their being better. I mean, what they would watch Hollyoaks daily, and then mock me for playing a game like Mass Effect and Dragon Age, games that they have never even heard of, games that have bore more emotion than, say, having 500 episodes of a show and the main character dies at the end. I would probably feel more emotion in 1 hour of Mass Effect than they did during that death scene in the 600th episode. Oh, well, that's my ramble and 1 hour of Mass Effect. Sorry out there, I just need to get this stuff off my head. It's so annoying being called a casual gamer, and I just want to get it out there that I feel for games. I love these games. I'm not a casual gamer. I am a hardcore gamer, even if I do say so myself. There's kind of no irrefutable fact that I am a hardcore gamer. But, like I said, in the meantime, I've been Tarka7, and this has been Mass Effect 1 Part 3. Join me next time for Mass Effect 1 Part 4 in the Mass Effect Trilogy.